Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about myths again, continuing our conversation, but we're going to begin writing our own myth that we talked about before we left school, that this is what we were leading up to. So remember, a myth is a story created to explain some scientific phenomena. It attempts to interpret some aspect of the world around us, and it often expresses some cultural, moral values in human terms. So we think about the myths that we've read, we should be focusing on what are they trying to explain? What morals and values are they showing us? So building on what you're doing in history, what you did yesterday, what you continue to do today, when you read a myth, think about what is being explained in the story. Is the interpretation real? Is it scientifically based? And also think about what moral values are being addressed in the story. And as you write a myth, we should focus on what are the elements of a myth. We should remember from reading The Lightning Thief, from conversations in class, that myths are a certain genre which have very specific elements. They can vary, but they should be purely fictional. Obviously, it's not going to be a nonfiction piece, right? Myths also have heroes or gods, and they explain something in nature, something usually inexplicable at the time in other ways. So they use the myth to give them that explanation. Your job, your task is to write a myth explaining why people or things are like they are. So we're going to take a look at Pandora's box. You might have heard of the expression, oh, they're opening up Pandora's box, or that opened up Pandora's box, and that comes from the myth about Pandora. So we'll read this, and while I'm reading, I want you to focus on what is it explaining, what is it trying to show us, and what are the moral values. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there were two brothers named Epimetheus and Prometheus. They were good gods. They had good hearts. They were good friends. One day, Prometheus got in trouble with Zeus. Angry over something or other, Zeus had declared that man did not deserve fire. Because he had a kind heart, he knew how much man needed fire for food and warmth. Prometheus gave man the secret of fire, even though Zeus had told all the gods not to do that. Zeus was furious that his order had been ignored. As punishment, Zeus chained Prometheus to a rock for many years. But that was not enough punishment, not for Zeus. Once Prometheus was chained to a rock, Zeus went after Prometheus's brother, the gentle, kind-hearted Epimetheus. Zeus did not chain Epimetheus to a rock. Zeus had more sneaky punishment in mind. First, Zeus ordered the gods' handyman, the maker of things, Hephaestus, to make Zeus a daughter. Hephaestus made a woman out of clay, a beautiful woman. He brought her to life and then brought her to Zeus. Zeus named his lovely new daughter Pandora. Zeus knew that Epimetheus was lonely. Zeus told Epimetheus that his brother Hephaestus had to be punished, and that's why he was chained to a rock. But he felt sorry that his punishment left Epimetheus without the company of his brother. That's why Zeus had decided to give Pandora in marriage to Epimetheus. It was not the truth, of course, but then nearly everyone in ancient Greek world knew better than to believe that the mighty Zeus. Epimetheus was kind-hearted and gentle and thoughtful, but he was no fool. He knew Zeus was up to something, but he loved Pandora at first sight. Zeus gave the newlywed a gift. Some say it was a jar, some say it was a box. Whatever it was locked. It came with a note. The note said, "Do not open." Attached to the note was a key. It was all very curious. You can guess what happened next. It was Pandora whose curiosity got the better of her. One day, she used the key to open the box. As she raised the lid, out flew all the bad things in the world today. Envy, sickness, hate, disease. Pandora slammed the lid closed, but it was too late. Epimetheus heard her weeping. He came running. Pandora opened the lid to show him it was empty. Quickly, before she could slam the lid shut, one tiny bug flew out. He gave Pandora a big, buggy smile in thanks for his freedom and flew away. That tiny bug was named Hope, and hope made all the difference in the world. So that is an example of a myth, a good story, and that's where the expression opening Pandora's box comes from, where it lets out all of these problems and things when you do something. But use this as a structure. Think about, what did this explain? What was this myth? What was the point of the myth? And it's giving people hope. It had all those bad elements in it: envy, sickness, hate, disease. So it kind of explained that. So your task is to create a character or characters and explain something. It could be something very ordinary in your everyday life or scientific phenomena, and write a story to explain it. And I will talk to you later.